sometimes you can find yourself in a new situation, maybe a new job, a new city, or even a new school, and you don't have any friends, you feel isolated. Now, if you're an extrovert, you might be like challenge accepted, it's fun. But if you're an introvert, you might find it a little bit difficult. And so I'm going to share 7 ways that you can make new friends. Now, the first thing you need to do is decide to break your routine. Introverts typically like, a certain sort of cycle, and they don't like to break their routines. But in order to get a different result, you're going to have to change things up a little bit. Like they say, decision determines destiny. So the first thing you need to do is decide. Next, you need to choose your friend-finding ground. Now, what do I mean by that? What kind of friends do you want to have? Do you want to have friends at work? Do you want to have friends maybe in a social circle? Do you want to have sporting friends? Do you want to have movie friends? Do you want to have foodie friends? Decide what kind of friend you want to make, and then that will determine your next step. Now, once you've decided on what kind of friends you want to have, decide on your course of action. Now, in doing this, make sure you actually choose an activity that involves other people. So for instance, it's all well and good to say you want to join a gym, but except you're going to introduce yourself to people immediately after working out, joining the gym is like a cop-out in the sense that, yes, you're surrounded by people, but there's no avenue to interact. So rather than just join a gym, why not join a fitness club? So maybe like a cycling club or even a Zumba or dance or whatever party, where interaction is actually woven into your activities. Or you could join your neighborhood watch or your neighborhood community meetings or something like that. But you need to ensure that you're actually taking part in an activity that involves interaction, where interaction is woven into the fabric of that activity. So still on this, some people say, you know what, go crazy, do something you've never done before. But I think that it's important not to be vulnerable on too many levels so that you don't run away scared. So for instance, why not choose something you are already good at or already interested in? So whether it's art or movies or poetry or books, by the time you get into that setting, at least you're comfortable on the subject matter, and the only barrier to entry is just being able to interact with people. Typically, you feel confident when you know what you're talking about, and that also, exudes a sort of attraction to the people that are around you because they want to hear more from you because you know what you're talking about. Now, you have decided on your course of action. This is the most important step: act. Don't just make great plans. Dress up, show up, and do it. This is so important because lots of people put a lot of things on their to-do notes and never actually get to do them. So the hard part is over. You've actually gone. This part takes a little more discipline, and this is to repeat. Go again. A lot of times we just do something once and then we give up on it, or we decide, oh, I didn't like it, and that's that. No, go back again and again and again. And truly, if after maybe 3 tries you really don't enjoy it, then try something else. But don't give up on just wanting to interact with people and make new friends. But I must emphasize, you need to repeat an action to actually get the best out of it. Next, be friendly, right? You hear this a lot, so I'm not going to belabor this point. Smile. Pay people compliments, ask them about themselves. People love to talk about themselves. People love to feel heard and feel important. So go ahead, be nice, be generous, be kind, and you find out that making friends becomes very easy. Finally, I'm going to say join a local church if you want to make friends. Why? Local churches usually have small groups already established. So whether for volunteerism or just doing something in the church or serving or coming together to talk about the Bible or whatever, small groups are already all set up. You already have friendly people there. You already have people who want to know who you are, where you're coming from, and they want to be your friends. So why not try a very simple way of making friends by joining your local church? And if you're in Lagos, I recommend the Elevation Church. I hope this has been helpful. God bless you.